Alright. Today we're tasting Connemara. Connemara is a peated Irish whiskey. The thing about peat in the Irish whiskey industry is that all of the Irish whiskey was peated at some point. With the introduction of new processes, Ireland and most of Scotland and America switched over to other processes of drying grain and malt, except for Islay in Scotland. Connemara is perhaps the only peated Irish whiskey these days. It's a 12-year-old single malt, which means that the youngest whiskey in here is 12 years old. Nice. For those of you who don't know what peat is, what people refer to as peat is usually just smoke. However, what peat is initially is dried vegetation that they used in Scotland and Ireland. They would cut vegetation and dry it in huge bricks to burn and heat their buildings and to dry their whiskey. Peat provides a very sulfuric smell and taste to the whiskey that comes out of the other end of the distilling process. Let's give it a nose. Ash, prunes, some shortbread, but very faint. Irish whiskey by design is effortless. Many of them are very, very faint, and this peat takes over. I might be wrong, but I'm feeling some chocolate behind it. The taste is much more interesting than the smell. Oh yeah. It's sweet at first. I don't know, it's just it's kind of like a cream and berry sweetness, but then someone dumped an ashtray into them. So I'm not a fan of this style of peat. I would really want to honestly try this whiskey, but with the peat turned down, without this bitter peaty note. Right now I get this wall of flavors that's kind of taken over by the ashtray that's dumped into my bowl of cream and berries, unfortunately. This one feels like a wet ashtray. Not in a bad way.